With the overall structure of the songs more or less set, we'll get together and practice them over and over and over and over. We try to get together at least once a week as a group and go through things and work through any tweaks or ideas and really just try and get everything cleaned up and everyone feeling comfortable with the songs. When it came time to advance things past the demo phase, the obvious choice was to have Callian record and produce the album. He's been doing live sound and studio production for years and has a great ear for dynamics. He'd recently recorded and produced the album for his other band, Vultures Above Us. It has the added benefit that he obviously knows exactly what type of sound we're trying to get. We followed the typical recording workflow, starting with drum tracking, which we did in the basement of my house. Rashad practiced his ass off and came in and absolutely nailed his parts. It was easily the smoothest drum tracking experience I've ever had, and I think they ended up sounding great on the album.
I don't know if you want to record this. I'm about to do something stupid.
Oh, even more so. I really want to record this. When drummers do stupid things.
I can't.
God forbid you just lower the mic.
Oh, this is the wrong side. Fuck. Yeah. The program drums for the demos were a really good starting point. It's much easier to like work off of something that already exists. So I kind of just took that as like a general feel for the song and then changed up some of the beats so that they like sit with the bass better or like they have a groove that I like more. And then for all like the fills and stuff, I get picky with those.
To record the drums, each tom was individually mic'd, and we had the snare mic'd on both the top and the bottom, and had the kick drum mic'd inside and out. We had multiple overhead condenser mics recording the cymbals, and had the hi-hat mic'd with an SM7B. We also had a condenser room mic in the far corner of the room, and had everything running into our XR18, then into the computer and into the Reaper session. Some people may say that the amount of mics that we use is overkill, but it really gave us a lot of options when we started to mix the session. It's not plugged in.
Start over. I listened to the songs a lot, and I was kind of like going through them in my head like all day, every day, like a week before the recording, just so I like memorized everything. Because when I record, I like to play the same exact thing every time. It helps me, and it also helps Kellyanne when it comes to like mixing and taking pieces from each take. So that's what I was doing at work at my desk, trying not to drive my coworkers insane, but I was like tapping the whole time and just trying to get everything in my muscle memory so that when it comes time to record, I don't have to focus on what I'm playing. I could just focus on like making everything as tight as possible.
Circus Monkey drummer. Better than me.
Oh, whoa, damn. That was pretty good.
There's a dude who can juggle while playing, because you're always holding two sticks. So he just like plays beats and then
I think I've seen that guy before, actually.
throws it.
This is the dude that plays absolutely crazy rhythms. Like super fast and technical.
He can only play really basic things because he has to throw the stick after every.
I mean, that's one way to make up for not being that good. What can I do on guitar that would do that?
Switch the strings mid-set.
Studio recording I did was for my previous band back in Dallas. I was not nearly as involved in that process. I didn't have as much of an involvement in like how exactly my drums were gonna sound. So it's been really pretty like awesome to get to see how that all works now and actually get to like work with Kellyanne, who is awesome, and like get really nitpicky and like get the exact drum sound that I want. So that's been pretty fun. I never thought my own drums could sound like that. Like I've had these for a really long time, and when I heard them, like on the first mix, I was like, whoa, those aren't my drums, but they are my drums. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm happy.
The drum tracking was a great experience, and it gave the rest of us a chance to get mentally prepared for our own tracking. It was energizing because we had taken that first step into the unknown for this album. We were all so familiar with how the demos sounded at this point, so I think there was just a lot of excitement for the things to come. We were able to get all the raw tracking done for the 5 songs on this EP in 2 days, and then it was just left to Kellyanne to go through and put it all together and mix everything.
Is
that a wrap?
Yeah.
Golf clap.
Are we wrapping now?
Good job, Rashab.
Ha! Ha!